Hello students, in the last video we started with chapter 7 ratio and proportion part 4 speed, time and distance. In the virtual class we discussed about speed, time and distance. Let us just recapitulate first what we did in the last class. Speed, the formula for speed is distance upon time. Alright, then we know the units of speed. Speed can be measured in meter per second or in kilometer per hour. Alright, and then we can convert meter per second to kilometer per hour and kilometer per hour to meter per second. How we can change it? If we have to convert from meter per second to kilometer per hour, we multiply by 18 on 5. Alright, and when we have to change kilometer per hour to meter per second, we multiply by 5 on 18. Alright, then you know the formula for distance. Distance is equal to speed into time, and you know the formula of time also, that is equal to time is equal to distance upon speed. Alright, now next you have average speed. Average speed is equal to total distance upon total time. It means whatever distances you are given, add them all upon the timings. Add all the timings. So you will get total distance upon total time. Alright. Next type of questions that you have is problems on motion of trains. Now here you have two type of questions in motion of trains. First is when train passes objects of negligible length. Means when you are given a train is passing like a pole, a standing man or any building whose length we consider as 0. At that time distance to be covered will be equal to length of train. Alright, then second type is when train passes objects of certain length. Objects like tunnel, bridge or platform, where you will be given their length as well. Okay, you will be given either the length of tunnel or bridge or platform. At that time distance covered by train will be equal to length of train plus length of objects. So let us understand this with the help of an example. When you are given that a train is passing through a pole. Now we take pole itself has its length 0. At that time distance will be equal to length of train. For example, if you are given a pole, train is passing a pole and the length of the train is 200 meter. Length of train is 200 meter. It means distance is equal to 200 meter. Alright, distance is equal to 200 meter. Now if you are given it is passing a tunnel of length 150 meter. What does that mean? It means now distance to be covered is equal to length of train plus length of tunnel. So it means here you will take it as length of train is 200 meter and length of tunnel you are given is 150 meter. So it means distance traveled by train is equal to 350 meter. I hope you have understood this. Now in the last video we discussed exercise 7.4 question number 1 to 5. Now let us start with question number 6. A bus covers a certain distance in 42 minutes if it runs at a speed of 50 km per hour. What must be the speed of the train in order to reduce the time of the journey to 30 minutes? Now what we are given in this question? We are given here time taken by bus is 42 minutes. Now we will change it to hours. Why we will change it to hours? Because we are given speed in kilometer per hour. Speed is given 50 kilometer per hour. So we will find distance here. What is the formula for distance? Distance is equal to speed into time. So you will do here 42 on 60 into 50. So we get here 35 kilometer as distance. Now second part is what must be the speed of the bus in order to reduce the time of journey to 30 minutes. Now with this distance is equal to 35 kilometer and new time 30 minutes. 30 minutes again will be written as 30 on 60 means 1 on 2 hour. Alright, now we will find speed for it. Speed is equal to distance upon time. So 35 upon 1 on 2. So 35 into 2. 1 upon 2 will reciprocate here as 2. It is equal to 70 kilometer per hour. This is our answer. Alright. Now question number 7 is a man drives 180 km from city A to city B in 4 hours 10 minutes and returns to city A in 3 hours 20 minutes. Find the average speed of the whole journey. Now when a man goes from city A to city B, now it means let D1 be the distance in going. D1 is equal to 180 km. And he takes time T1, that is 4 hours 10 minutes. We can change it to hours only. 4 minutes 10 minutes will be divided by 60. So we get here 4 1 by 6, that is 25 by 6 hours. Alright. Now when he comes back means back from city B to city A. Now let D2 is the distance covered. How much distance he will cover? He will cover the same distance. He will come back, and then T2 is given to us is 3 hours 20 minutes. That is 320 by 60. So we get here 3 1 on 3, that is 10 on 3 hours. Okay, and now we know the formula of average speed. Average speed is equal to total distance upon total time. This is equal to D1 plus D2 upon T1 plus T2. So now this is 180 plus 180 upon 25 on 6 plus 10 on 3. 180 plus 180 is 360. Take LCM in the denominator. 6 and 3 LCM is 6. 25 plus 3 2s are 6. 10 2s are 20. Alright. So we will get here 360 upon 45 on 6. Reciprocate the denominator into 6 on 45. 45 8s the 360. So 8 6 the 48. 48 kilometer per hour is your answer. Question number 8 is a train 420 meter long is running at a speed of 90 km per hour If it crosses a platform in 45 seconds, find the length of the platform. So here we are given the length of train only, and length of platform we have to find. So we will write here distance to be covered will be equal to length of train plus length of platform. So distance will be equal to length of train is 420, we are already given. Let L be the length of platform that we have to find, and time we are given 45 seconds, but we are given here speed is equal to 90 km per hour. Here time is in seconds, so let us change speed also in meter per second by multiplying with 5 on 18. So it comes as 25 meter per second. We know the formula of distance. Distance is equal to speed into time. So here 25 into 45 is the distance. (1125 meter is the distance here. Alright, now we know distance here, that is 420 plus length of platform. So when we will put here the value, distance is equal to 420 plus L. So we will put its value here. So we get here 1125 is equal to 420 plus L. So L comes as 1125 minus 420, that is equal to 705 meter. Alright, therefore length of platform is equal to 705 meter. This is our answer. Question number 9 is, a man covers first 70 km of a journey at 35 km per hour and the remaining 40 km at 10 km per hour. Find total time of his journey and average speed of the whole journey. So first of all we will see what we are given in the question. First you are given distance d1 70 km with speed s1 35 km per hour. Secondly, we are given distance d2 40 km with speed s2 10 km per hour. So we can find time t1 is equal to distance upon speed. So here you get 70 on 35, it is 2 hours. Same way we will find time 2, again that is d2 on s2. So we get here 40 on 10, that means 4 hours. The first part of the question is total time of the journey. So it is equal to t1 plus t2, that is 2 plus 4, 6 hours. Alright, second we have to find average speed. Average speed, we know the formula, total distance upon total time. So we get here total distance is d1 plus d2 upon t1 plus t2. d1 is 70, d2 is 40 and t1 is 2 plus 4. So we get here 110 on 6. So we can reduce it. This comes at 55 on 3 km per hour. we can reduce it to mixed fraction. Kilometer per hour is our answer. Then question number 10, it is similar to question number 6 in your exercise. I think you can do this question on your own. So children, with this we have completed speed, time and distance. So you can do all these questions in your registers with the help of this video, as well as do practice from your examples and questions from review exercise. Alright, thank you children.